सो हेलो अस्सलाम वालेकुम मेरा नाम अब्दुलरहमान सलाह मैं रेहान स्कूल में ओवर कैंपस का फाउंडेशन लैब का स्टूडेंट हूँ। आज का हमारा टास्क है डे 51 टास्क। आज हम इसे कंप्लीट करेंगे। आज हम कॉल माया से कॉल एनी से बात करेंगे और उससे कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे।
Hey, hey,
हेलो ब्रो। हेलो ब्रदर। हेलो
you sounded a little surprised.
ब्रदर। आई
Everything all
सम
right, bro?
क्वेश्चन।
Ah, gotcha. So you had some questions for me? Fire away.
How did the word please originally enter the English language?
Hmm. Let me poke around real quick. Interesting question. Okay, so it comes from Old French plaisir, which meant to please, and that came from Latin's placere, placere, meaning to be liked. It started as longer phrases, like if it pleases you, then just got shortened to please. Pretty straightforward, actually.
And what was the original meaning of please and how has that meaning changed over the time?
Let me think on that one sec. Okay, so police actually comes from the Greek word polis, which just meant city. Originally, it was all about governing and keeping things running smoothly within a community. Then, around the 14th century, it shifted to refer to government administration in France. The idea of a dedicated force for maintaining order, what we think of as the police today, didn't really come about until the early 1800s. Pretty interesting how much work can change, huh?
Are people today less polite and or politeness simply changed from?
Let me just double check on that. Okay, so it's not necessarily that people are less polite, but that politeness looks different now. Things are sped up, we're more direct, and there's a different set of rules for like online stuff. It's just changed. It's evolving, I guess.
How does the use of please differ across culture and languages?
Hang on, let me look that up. Okay, so it's a surprisingly complex thing. Police forces everywhere are about keeping order, but how they do that really depends on the culture. Some prioritize protecting over enforcing, for example. And trust between the police and the community is huge. If there's a cultural disconnect, things can get messy. Language is a big hurdle, too. Communication issues definitely impact investigations, according to a recent report by Police Chief Magazine.
Is saying please more important in requests and than in command? Why?
Whoa, slow down a sec. I'm having a hard time understanding. Are you asking why people sometimes say please? Or is this something else?
Can overuse please weaken in impact?
Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like if you say please for everything, it loses its punch, you know? It becomes background noise. People have pointed out that being overly polite can sometimes come across as less sincere or even manipulative. It's all about finding the right balance.
How does politeness differ between spoken and written language?
Let me quickly check that. Okay, so basically, written stuff tends to be more formal because you have time to think about it. Spoken language is more spontaneous and relies a lot on things like your tone of voice to get the politeness across. It's easier to adjust how you're saying something in the moment than to rewrite an email, you know? According to a study on Andovar.com, that immediacy makes a big difference.
How does gender influence expectations around polite language?
Hmm. Let me look into that. Okay, so it's a bit complicated. Traditionally, women are socialized to be more polite, using more qualifiers and apologies, being more accommodating. Men are often encouraged to be more direct. But it's not just about gender, it's a lot about cultural factors too. According to gender.study, there's a lot of nuance there. It's definitely not a hard and fast rule anymore.
Why is please sometimes perceive as optional and modern speech?
Let me quickly check that. So basically, politeness has always been about keeping things smooth and showing respect. That's the traditional part. But it's also always evolving to fit how we interact today. It's dynamic, not static, says Medium.com. It's about adapting to new social norms and communicating across cultures, which makes it kind of modern too.
Okay, brother, thank you.
You're welcome, bro. Glad I could help.
तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद।